Subtracting polynomial expressions. Subtracting polynomial horizontally, subtracting polynomial vertically. Subtracting polynomial horizontally. First, we have to remind ourselves with distributing the negative sign. So the negative sign, when it goes to any bracket, it should change all the signs inside the bracket. So negative here outside, 3x minus negative 4, it will be negative 3x and positive 4. So let's try ourselves here. So the first bracket I'll keep it as it is. So it's 2q squared negative q negative 8, and then this negative will be distributed among this bracket, so it will change all the signs inside. So it will be positive, and then all the signs inside will be changed. So it's negative 2q squared negative q and positive 4. Then I'm gonna take away the brackets, so it's 2q squared negative q negative 8 negative 2q squared negative q positive 4. Then I'm gonna combine the like terms. I have here negative 2q squared positive 2q squared and negative 2q squared. They should be cancel each other. And I have here negative q and negative q will be negative 2q, and I have here negative 8 and positive 4 will be negative 4, and here's my final result. The second one here, I'm going to do the same thing. I have to distribute the negative sign. So the first bracket will remain as it is. Then this negative will be positive, and I'm going to change everything inside. So it will be negative 2b squared, negative b, negative a, and negative 4. Then I'm going to take away the brackets, so it's 2ab, negative b, positive a, negative 2b squared, negative b, negative a, negative 4. Okay, so here first I have negative 2b squared. It has nothing to be combined with, so I'll keep it as it is, negative 2b squared. And I have here 2ab also has nothing to be combined with, positive 2ab. Then I'm gonna see I have here negative b and negative b, so they are negative 2b, and positive a will be cancelled with negative a, and then at the end the negative 4, and here's my final result. Let's do it again. The same bracket, the first bracket as it is, negative x cubed, positive y squared, positive y, negative x. Then this negative will change to positive, and then change every sign inside the bracket. It will be x cubed positive, negative y, negative x. Then I'm going to take away the brackets, so it's negative x cubed, positive y squared, positive y, negative x, positive x cubed, negative y, negative x. Then I'm going to combine the like terms. I have here negative x cubed will be cancelled with x cubed, and I have y squared. I'll keep it as it is here. Y squared has nothing to be combined with. I have positive y and negative y are cancelled, and I have negative x and negative x. They are going to be combined together. It's going to be negative 2x. You have to make sure that you all the values here, or all the terms here are combined, or either it's down as it is if it has nothing to be combined with. This one, it's going to be, keep the first bracket as it is, 18z plus 12, then negative, and change the other bracket, change this negative to positive, so this negative 11z, and this will be positive 5. Take away the bracket, so it's 18z, positive 12, negative 11z, and positive 5. Then I'm going to combine them together. So 18z and negative 11z, so it will be 7z. Then 12 plus 5 will be positive 17. Okay, so I subtracted the 18z, I subtracted from it negative 11, and the 12 I added it to the 5, and here's my final result. Let's try vertically. It's the same as addition, but I also need to change the sign. So first I'm going to change the sign here. So this negative is going to be positive, and then change all the signs in the brackets. Positive 2x squared, positive 3x, and negative 4. Then I'll put them over each other. Here, instead of the x squared, as I don't have x squared in the first bracket, I'll put a 0, either 0x squared or 0, it doesn't matter. Okay, then I'll add normally. So 0 plus 2x squared will be 2x squared, 5x plus 3x will be 8x, positive 2 and negative 4 will be negative 2. The second one, the same thing, I'm going to change the signs first. So the first one, y squared plus y minus 1 as it is, then change the negative to positive, then 2y squared will be positive 2y squared, y will be negative y, and 1 will be negative 1. Then put them over each other. So y squared plus 2y squared will be 3y squared. These will cancel each other. Then negative 1 and negative 1 will be negative 2. Let's try ourselves. So 4x squared negative x, I'm going to put the 4x squared negative x, and I can put here the negative and put the negative x squared, and there's no x, so it's going to be 0 here, then the negative 1, and I'm going to put over the negative 1 a 0 here. Okay, then I'm going to change the signs. So I'm going to take another color, change this to positive, change this to positive, change this to negative, and change this to positive. Then add up. So 4x squared plus x squared will be 5x squared. Negative x will be as it is, negative x. 0 and positive 1 will be positive 1. And here's my final result. I'm going to do the same thing here. So, or you can change it while it's vertically, doesn't matter, changing the sign in which case. Either you want to change it in vertically like we did here, or change it horizontally like we did in the others. It doesn't matter. So let's change it here horizontally to make it with the two ways. So 8y minus 7, then plus, then change the negatives, the signs here to, so 1 will be negative 1, and negative 3 will be positive 3y. Then put them over each other. So I have here 8y minus 7. I have to make sure that I'm putting each one under its like term. So 3y, I'm going to take the 3y to put it under the 8y, and the negative 1 will be under the 7. Then add up. So 8y plus 3y will be 11y. Negative 7, negative 1 will be negative 8. This one, okay, so I'm gonna put it as it is. Z, negative z cube, negative 2z, negative 1. Then change the signs. Positive, positive z cube, negative 2z, negative 1. Put them over each other. So I have here negative z cube, negative 2z, negative 1, and I put under it z cube, negative 2z, negative 1. Then I'm going to add up. So these will be cancelled together. Negative 2z, negative 2z will be negative 4z, -1 would be -2, and here's my final result. And thank you.